Statistics, in particular, data. That's what we're going to focus on here. Data obviously makes up one of the key aspects of statistics in itself. So data, it's going to be divided up into different components and different types of data that we have. That's what we're going to walk through now. So when we talk about data, we have qualitative and we have quantitative. Basically, qualitative is going to be more descriptive, such as if you have this picture here, we have the dog is brown and black. He has long hair. He has lots of energy. It's things that you can see happening in the picture here. Whereas quantitative is going to be more numerical. So quantitative talks about quantities of things. So it's numerical. And in quantitative, we have two types, which is discrete and continuous. Now, we've talked about discrete and continuous before, but here's some more further examples of discrete and continuous for the description here of the dog. So it's discrete in the sense that it has 4 legs and potentially has 2 brothers. So those things are going to be discrete, they're countable. Whereas the continuous, again, is measurable, right? So he weighs 25.5 kgs, or he's 565 millimeters tall. So that's going to be continuous. So data, again, is qualitative or quantitative, and then quantitative is going to be broken down into discrete and continuous. So as a recap from previously stated, discrete data is counted. So further examples, okay? The number of students in a room or in a class, you can't have half a student, okay? Yes, I know some of you are going to say, well, yeah, you can. Let's be real. In reality, you can't have half a student. So for the discrete data, if you count the number of students, that's going to be there. Same thing when you roll dice. Okay, so when you roll dice, the results of rolling 2 dice, well, the numbers that come out are going to be discrete. They are whatever shows up. So those are going to be discrete data pieces. So counted pieces that are there. Okay, continuous data, if you remember, it's measured. So data that can be measured is going to be continuous. So someone's height is going to be continuous because you can measure it, right? You take out the ruler or measuring tape and you can measure something. The weight, step on the scale, you're going to be able to measure it, okay? It has the in-between usually. And then the length of a leaf, well, again, you can measure the length of it. Now, how many leaves you have, that's going to be discrete data because you're counting the number of leaves. But if you're looking at the length of it, the measurement of it, you have your continuous data. Okay, so again, here's the way data is broken down. Quantitative, qualitative, and then quantitative is broken down into discrete and continuous. And then that has some examples listed for you. All right. Now, when we are dealing with statistics and doing calculations, we're typically looking at the quantitative data to manipulate the results that we get and be able to calculate different aspects of it. And that's what we're going to continue to look at now that we know the types of data that exist.